Our next option is dehazing, and this is really cool, this. So what happens here is it increases the image clarity in sort of foggy, hazy weather, as it were. So at the moment we're in off. Now if I were to zoom in by pressing our favourite button, the R1, and we press it again just a little bit, there we are. So we've got the nice council building in the distance, and we've got the Chiltern Hills in the background. So we click on the three dots, and we click on dehazing, and let's click on. But at the moment I'm going to actually press the photograph before dehazing. And now I'm going to click on dehazing and press on. And you can see the difference in the imagery there. So if I zoom in and I go back and dehazing, I click off, you can see there ever so slight hazing on the building. Just because it's a long distance away. So I've zoomed up here. There we are. So we are zoomed up 112 times. And you see you've got the satellite dishes there, but you can see that hazing, that sort of wibbly wobbliness of the atmosphere due to all sorts of things, the evaporation of the dew and the water. So this is dehazing off. You can see the quality there. And then if we go back and we click dehazing on, there you are. It's just a lot more definition, takes away some of that hazing, almost adjusts the contrast as well. So that's that tower again. I wonder if the laser rangefinder can find out how far away it is, just out of fun from this distance. It may just be too far. Yeah, it's too far. It's a long, long way away. So that's really good. This is dehazing on. And it just brings out more clarity, more definition. And again, this is for your inspections. You're not creating the next Steven Spielberg film. And then you can go back and you see for comparisons, electronic dehazing off. Yeah, there you are. Or you can have it on auto if you wanted, so it'll just automatically do this.